Now that we've discussed how to create a dictionary and how to access values from a dictionary, let's talk about modifying dictionaries. So we can add or update key value pairs, and we can remove items. Those are our two primary operations with dictionaries. And how we add a new key value pair or modify a key value pair if this job key exists is like so. So the name of the variable for our dictionary, square brackets again, the name of our key. This is always going to be a string, by the way. The name of our key, and then assign that to our value. So here we are assigning it to a string of engineer. If this exists, it will change whatever this key value pair was to now be engineer for the value. If the job key does not exist, it will create a new key value pair with the key being job and the value being engineer. And we'll look at an example of that. And we can remove items from a dictionary with del for delete or pop. And I'll show you some ins and out of these methods here in a moment. Here's an example. If we have a person dictionary, the name of the variable is called person. And we have a key called name with its value, a key called age with its value, city, and awake, etc. So if we change the name key value pair, so we're referencing the name key, we're changing it to Jenica. And then we print it with it referencing the name key. We see that it references Jenica now, and it has changed. If we print our person dictionary, the difference here is the name value has changed from Parth to Jenica. Let's look at a few more examples, and we will open up idle for this because it's a little bit easier to demonstrate. Let's create a new dictionary, rather. So let's say inventory, our curly braces. Let's say apples, 100, colon, 100. Let's say bananas, 200. Okay, this is our dictionary. And now, what if we want to create a new key value pair? We can say inventory. Let's say strawberries. Let's say we have 50. Now, if we print our inventory dictionary, we see that strawberries is also included there now, along with apples and bananas. Let's say somebody buys some strawberries. So we want to change that value. So we reference it with the square brackets. I should have picked an easier word to spell than strawberries, but this works. And let's now say that it's 49. Because somebody bought one. See, now our dictionary has 49. So we just changed the value of our strawberries key. Just like that. Just like that. Now, if we want to, and we've also added, as we saw, a key value pair, just like that. Let's say we want to delete a key value pair. Let's delete strawberries. Let's say someone comes in and they buy all of our strawberries. You know what? I'm going to say apples because that's easier. Del. And then we reference the key. Remember, this is all about referencing the key. Whoops. Inventory is our variable name. Now let's look at our inventory. We see apples. that key value pair is gone. What if I want to return the key value pair that I'm deleting? Well, we can use the pop method. So we can say inventory.pop and then reference our key. Let's do bananas this time. And let's set that equal to a variable. Let's say bananas bought equals inventory.pop bananas. So we're going to remove the key value pair where the key is named bananas. We're going to remove this. Now let's see what bananas bought is. Print 200 because we just assigned that, we've returned that variable or that value to our bananas bought variable. So del is a great way to delete a key value pair by referencing the key. Pop is another method on our dictionaries referencing the key that will also return. We can return it to a variable if we want our key value pair, our value rather, as we see there. One note about the difference between delete or del and pop is we should use del if we know that the key exists, if we are 100% with zero doubt that the key exists. Otherwise, if the key does not exist, it will throw an error. If we want to avoid that, we can use the pop method, and we can specify if the key does not exist, what to do. So let's say we want to inventory.pop, and I do not have a key called milk. What will happen here? We get an error. But if we try that again, and I'm going to reference a key that does not exist as well, but put another parameter into this function to be returned when I don't have a key called milk. And then if we hit enter, then we won't throw an error, but we'll return our value here. So a little difference between del and pop that I wanted to share with you. And let's move on to our next lecture.